Hi everyone, Lisa here from Florida City Stitching. I hope that you all had a good week. I'm going to make this video likely quick. I'm a little bit late filming. My husband ended up having to work today, so our schedules got mixed up a little bit unexpectedly. This week, and now my furnace is turning on, and there's Arlo. Alright, he'll probably just lay down. Nope. Alright. He's gonna be a pain in the bum, I think. Okay. Yeah, so this week, nothing too exciting happened, I don't think. I was off on Friday. It was a PD day. I ended up, there's Arlo again. Ended up having to go to a specialist appointment for my ears. So I went to see the ear, nose, and throat doctor for my 1-year checkup from getting my tubes put in. Everything is still good there. He's located probably about half an hour. All right, Arlo is hitting my makeshift stand here. He's located about a half an hour or so away. So I drove there literally for him to look at my ears for less than 60 seconds, but that is fine. And so it was a PD day, so my son was off school, so that's why I took the day off. He ended up going to work with my husband, and then my father was coming to visit anyway, so he picked him up and they went on a little adventure to Walmart and just kind of hung out until I was done, and then we went out for lunch, so that was nice. Yesterday was the Santa Claus parade, so that was good to be able to do that in a normal capacity. Friday evening though caused a little bit of stress because we got an email from the school. The first email states that there's a COVID case being investigated, but if your child is in close contact, you'll receive another notice from the health unit. So that's fine. We received that before. And then we got another email saying that he was in close contact with this case. So I go into panic mode, start emailing my bosses, following the instructions, and that you need to get a COVID test on this date and that, and blah blah blah. So I'm prepping my son for, we're not going to be able to go to the Santa Claus parade, we're not going to be able to go to swimming lessons, so on and so forth. And then we get another email saying, please disregard. So they accidentally sent that email out to the whole school instead of just whoever was actually in close contact. So crisis averted for us, at least. So fun. And then today we had some snow pretty much all day, and there is still some snow on the ground. So I think this week is supposed to be a bit cooler and maybe some rain too. So rather just have snow than the snow rain mix. Yeah, so I think that's all for my week. Let's get into the stitching. No haul. Well, I did buy a pattern, but I haven't printed it off, so I don't have that to show you. And I did pick up some threads at Stitch Central, but those are all in projects. So let's start with the finishes. So I do have 2 ornaments that I finished. So these are from those ornament kits that I got from Canadian Stitchery. So there's that one. And they stitch up pretty quickly. This was done probably in about 2 hours. And then you have this felt piece that is like a sticker that you just stick on the back. And then this is the second one I've done. So we've got 2 down, 3 to go. I don't know if you can really tell. But I did sub in a 12 for the ornament stitches. A little bit of sparkle in person along with that silver metallic. So again, these stitch up pretty quickly. So I'm already in a good spot for teacher's gifts for this year. All right, no particular order. I did pull out my 3 little words, so I'm working on the first one. I have the cape. So we are there. Hopefully my husband and son aren't too loud upstairs. And I believe I'm stitching that on an 18 count French Grand Mocha. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, next is some frosted pumpkin stitchery patterns. Alright, so this really shows up good in this light. So this is the second clue is now done. And this is on a 14 count, the printed fabric from Michael's. So that stitched up pretty quickly. And happy with how that turned out. And then a frosted pumpkin, as you may or may not know, had a pattern sale, which was 30% off, and they also had some stuff already bundled too. I didn't print off the cover, but this is the Merry Christmas Town, because I really like the autumn lane. So this is also the printed fabric from Michael's, the 14 count Ada, and I just kind of fussy cut it so that I have a piece that has more blue in the top. I don't think I'm going to do the words at the bottom of these little towns. So where it says, what I'm anticipating is saying Maybelline, I'm not going to include that. Or for this one, Christmas Town, I don't think I'm going to include that. So that will probably take off a little bit more even of this fabric, I think. So that'll be pretty much all blue. So that's my start there. I didn't really realize this was candy canes until I stitched them up. But yeah, I'm really enjoying these little stitch along towns that they had. So for the sale, I guess that's something else I bought, from the Frosted Pumpkin sale. I bought the Merry Christmas Town, the Halloween Town. What else did I buy? Oh, they had a set of 3 of like the sayings. So the one is don't get air tinsel on the tangle. And there's 2 others. Milk and cookie is one, and candy wishes. I don't know what they were. There's 3 of them. So those are a good price also. Yeah. And then, as you know, I do participate in the International Pen Pal Facebook group, and my pen pal has been a little bit busy, so I had stitched up a September piece, but I just hadn't fully finished it just because she was still working on August, which is fine. She was very communicative in letting me know that she hadn't got it out or finished or whatnot, so that's fine. So I just kind of set it aside and hadn't done anything else. So she messaged me today saying that she was getting all caught up and that she had August, September, October done, because I said we can just skip right to December if you'd like. And so we're going to skip November because we're past that, and then do December, which is the theme. I think it's like reindeer or trees, Christmas trees. So this morning I quickly stitched up a ghost for our October theme. And again, I'm not going to show this finished pieces on here. I'll show them on my Instagram after I send them out. So I finished that, as well as my September piece, which was something that represented your country. So I did a Canada flag, and I finished both of those into little needle minders. So I will show those on my Instagram page after those are sent out, and I know she received them. But for the December piece, is out of this Cross Stitcher magazine. I don't have it completely done, so I'm not going to show you what the finished project is going to look like, just in case she watches. I don't think she does, but just in case. But that is what I got done so far. So I'm thinking I could probably finish that off pretty quickly this evening while we're watching ER. I already have lunches made for tomorrow, and it's only 7:03, so we are in good shape that way. All right, plans for next week? I don't know. I haven't been very good at that, looking at the challenge groups and things like that, or WhipGo, as I mention every week. But maybe we'll look at WhipGo again next week. We will see. I do really need to get back into my running a little bit more. I was talking to my coach and asked what I needed to do for mileage between now and the end of the year, and he said he would like to see me up to like a 16-kilometer run. It's a long run by the end of the year. So that's doable if I can just get my butt in gear. So I've just been tired. So that is all I know, I think. So everyone have a good week, and we will talk to you next week. Bye. Oh, before we go, I wanted to do a couple audio book recommendations. So hopefully you all didn't hit stop quite yet. I forgot. But I did want to recommend a couple audiobooks that I just finished up. The first one is The Pull of the Stars by Emma Donoghue. I will put the title in the Dropbox down below. But that was a very good book, kind of set in the Spanish flu Spanish flu time period in Ireland. So kind of interesting. And then another one that I just finished today was The Little Book of Hygge. Yes. You would think I would write these things down. And it's by a Danish author. Why I was intrigued to read that book was from the Hygge Stitcher here on Flosstube. She recommended it, and basically, if you're not familiar with the term Hygge, is a Danish term that kind of encompasses all things cozy, and I guess the best way to describe it is as coziness. But if you're interested in learning more about that, check out that book. It's a very interesting book. And yeah, all right, I'll put that on the drop down box below. Okay, this time I'm really done. Have a good week, everyone. Bye.